Dear beloved, the testimony you are about to listen to was sent to us by a lady who happens to be the mother to the girl who had the encounter you will be hearing today. I will be sharing this powerful encounter with you, and believe me, if you are a parent or planning to be, then this message is for you. Because by the end of this testimony, you will understand why it is important to train your children in the ways of God. Before I begin, please, I want to beg you to like this video. Also, we would love to know where you are listening from in the comments section so that we can connect to each other more. As you listen to this message, may God open your heart and mind to understand His ways. Now let's begin. Hi, Daily Renewal. My name is Sandra and I am 13 years old. What I am about to tell you happened just a few months ago, and I am still shaking when I think about it. I died. I actually died. My heart stopped beating and I left my body. And in those moments when I was dead, I was taken to a place where I saw something so terrible, so frightening, that I can never be the same person I was before. I need to tell you about the kind of girl I was before I died. I was a very stubborn child. Very disobedient. My parents would tell me to do something and I would act like I didn't hear them. My mother would call my name, Sandra, Sandra, and I would pretend I was busy with my phone. My father would ask me to help around the house, and I would complain and grumble like it was the worst thing in the world. I talked back to my parents all the time. If my mother said, "Sandra, turn off that television and do your homework," I would snap at her, "I will do it later." But I never did it later. If my father told me, "Don't go out with those friends, they are a bad influence," I would shout, "You don't control my life," and slam the door in his face. I see some of you watching this and maybe you are like I was. Maybe you think your parents are too strict. Maybe you think they don't understand you. Maybe you roll your eyes when they talk to you, or you ignore them when they call you. I was exactly like that. But please, listen to what happened to me, because it might save your life and your soul. The day I died started like any normal day. It was a Saturday morning a few months ago. My parents wanted to go to the market to buy food for the week. Before they left, my mother called me to the living room. She sat me down and looked into my eyes. "Sandra," she said, "your father and I are going to the market. We will be back in a few hours. I need you to watch your little sister. She is only 6 years old. Please don't leave her alone. And please clean your room. It has been messy for 2 weeks now." I rolled my eyes. "Okay, Mama," I said, but inside I was already planning to call my friends and maybe go out. My father added, "Sandra, we are serious. Stay in the house. Watch your sister. Can we trust you?" I nodded, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at my phone, texting my friend Blessing. After my parents left, I did watch my sister for about 30 minutes. Then Blessing called me. "Sandra, we are going to Janet's house. Her parents traveled. We will just watch movies and eat snacks. Come now." I knew I should stay home. I knew my parents trusted me. But the old Sandra, the stubborn Sandra, didn't care. I thought, they will never know. I will just go for 1 hour and come back. So I told my little sister, "Stay in your room and watch cartoons. I will be back soon. Don't open the door for anyone." She was only 6 years old and I left her alone in the house. I left her because I wanted to have fun with my friends. I went to Janet's house. We were watching movies, laughing, eating, and I forgot about the time. I forgot about my little sister at home all alone. I forgot about my parents who trusted me. Then my phone rang. It was my mother. My heart jumped because I knew I was in trouble. I answered, trying to sound normal. "Hello, Mama." "Sandra, where are you?" Her voice was shaking. "Where is your sister?" My blood went cold. She is in her room, Mama. She is fine." "Sandra, don't lie to me. Your aunt just passed by the house and saw that nobody was home. Where are you? Where is your sister?" I started crying immediately. "Mama, I'm sorry. I just went to my friend's house for a little bit. She is at home. I locked her inside." My mother screamed, "You left a 6-year-old child alone? Sandra, we are coming home right now. You stay where you are." I started running. I ran out of Janet's house. My friends were calling after me, but I didn't stop. I ran as fast as I could toward my house. I was crying and praying, "Please God, let my sister be okay. Please, please, please." I wasn't watching where I was going. I ran across the street without looking. I heard the sound of a car horn, loud and long, and then I heard the screech of tires. Then everything went black. I don't remember the impact. I don't remember hitting the ground. What I remember next is that I was standing on the side of the road, and I could see my own body lying there. There was blood everywhere. People were gathering around, screaming and shouting. Someone was calling for help. A woman was crying. She just ran into the road. The car couldn't stop. I tried to say, "I'm here, I'm okay," but nobody could hear me. I looked at my hands and they looked normal, but something was different. I felt light, like I could float. And then I realized I was dead. I was looking at my own dead body on the ground. I started screaming, "No, no, I can't be dead. My sister is alone. My parents." But still nobody could hear me. Then I felt something pulling me. It was like a strong wind, but I couldn't see it. The pulling got stronger and stronger, and suddenly I was moving very fast, going up, up, up. Everything around me became dark. I was so afraid. I tried to grab onto something, but there was nothing to hold. After what felt like a long time, I stopped moving. I found myself standing in a place I had never seen before. It wasn't like Earth. The sky was dark, not black like night, but a terrible, heavy dark that made me feel hopeless. There was a smell in the air, like something burning, like garbage and sulfur mixed together. In front of me stood a tall figure dressed in white. The figure was shining, and I couldn't look directly at the face because it was too bright. But I could feel that this being was very powerful. I fell to my knees immediately. "Sandra," the voice said. It was neither male nor female, but it was full of authority. "Do you know where you are?" I shook my head, too afraid to speak. "You have died," the voice said. "Your life on earth has ended. And now judgment awaits you." "Please," I cried, "I'm only 13. I'm too young to die. Please let me go back." "Before any decision is made," the voice continued, "you must see something. You must see what happens to children who disobey their parents. You were a stubborn child, Sandra. You dishonored your father and mother. Do you know what God's word says about this?" I remembered from church. We had learned about the 10 Commandments. "Honor your father and mother," I whispered. "Yes," the voice said. "This is not just a suggestion. It is a commandment. And do you know what else the scripture says?" I shook my head. The voice spoke, and the words burned into my mind. "The eye that mocks a father and scorns to obey a mother will be picked out by the ravens of the valley and eaten by the vultures." These are the words from Proverbs 30 verse 17. I started trembling. And in Exodus 21 verse 17, it is written, "Anyone who curses their father or mother is to be put to death." And Deuteronomy 21 speaks of the stubborn and rebellious son who does not obey his father and mother. Even when disciplined, he will not listen to them. The people are to stone him to death. But I never cursed my parents," I said. "I never wanted them dead." "Did you honor them?" the voice asked. "Did you obey them? Did you respect them? Or did you treat their words as nothing? Did you ignore them? Did you abandon your duty to watch your sister just so you could please yourself?" I couldn't answer. I knew the truth. I had been a terrible daughter. "Come," the voice said. "You must see." Suddenly I was moving again, but this time I was being led down, down, down. The darkness got thicker. The smell got worse. I started hearing sounds, terrible sounds. Screaming, crying, wailing. The sounds of people in pain. We stopped at a place that I can only describe as a prison. There were cells, if you can call them that, separated by bars that glowed red like heated metal. Inside these cells were children. Young people. Teenagers. Some looked even younger than me. "These," the voice said, "are children who died in their disobedience. Children who refused to honor their parents. Children who caused their parents pain and sorrow. Some died in their rebellion like you. Some died while doing things their parents warned them not to do. Some died with anger toward their parents still in their hearts. Look and see. I looked into the first cell. There was a boy, maybe 15 years old. He was crying and screaming, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please let me go back. I want to tell my mother I'm sorry." Creatures, dark and twisted, were tormenting him. They were whispering in his ears, "Your mother cried for you every day. She begged you to change. She warned you about those drugs. But you didn't listen. You mocked her. You called her foolish. And now here you are." The boy screamed louder, but there was no escape. I turned away, but the angel forced me to look at another cell. Inside was a girl about my age. She was sobbing, her hands reaching out through the bars. "My parents loved me," she cried. "They gave me everything. But I wanted more. I stole from them. I lied to them. I hurt them. And now I can never say sorry. I can never hug them again." The creatures around her laughed with horrible voices. "Your mother's heart broke because of you. Your father's hair turned gray from worry. And you didn't care. You only cared about yourself." I watched in horror as the girl was tormented, surrounded by visions of her parents crying over her, and she could see them but couldn't reach them. Cell after cell I saw the same thing. Children and teenagers being punished for their disobedience. Some had died in car accidents while sneaking out. Some had died from drugs their parents warned them about. Some had died while running away from home. One boy had died while stealing, something his parents had begged him to stop doing. All of them were crying the same things, "I'm sorry. I didn't know. Please give me another chance. I want to go back and obey my parents." But there was no going back for them. The angel turned to me. "Sandra, do you see? Do you understand? God commands children to honor their father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. But you have not honored your parents. You have been stubborn. You have been rebellious. And today your disobedience led you to run into the street without looking, and now you are dead." I fell on my face, crying harder than I had ever cried in my life. "Please, please, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was this serious. Please let me go back. I will change. I will obey my parents. I will honor them. Please." "Your sister," the angel said, "is alone in your house right now, crying and afraid because you abandoned her. Your parents are rushing home, their hearts breaking because they don't know where you are. The doctors are trying to restart your heart, but it has been stopped for many minutes. Your time is almost up. Please?" I begged. "Give me one more chance. Just one. I will never disobey again. I will tell everyone what I saw. Please." There was silence. Long, terrible silence. Then the angel spoke. "God is merciful. He is giving you another chance. But you must keep your promise. You must honor your father and mother. You must tell others what you have seen. If you go back to your old ways, if you become stubborn and disobedient again, you will return here and there will be no escape." Suddenly, I felt that pulling sensation again. Everything became bright, too bright. I heard voices shouting, "We have a pulse. She's back. She's breathing." I opened my eyes and I was in an ambulance. There were paramedics around me and I was in so much pain. My head hurt. My body hurt. But I was alive. I spent 3 days in the hospital. I had a concussion and a broken arm, but the doctors said it was a miracle I survived. They said my heart had stopped for almost 17 minutes. They said they were about to give up when suddenly, my heart started beating again. When my parents came to see me, I couldn't stop crying. I held my mother's hand and said, "Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never disobey you again. I promise." My mother was crying too. She held me and said, "Your sister is fine. She was scared, but she is fine. Thank God you are alive." My father sat by my bed and I saw tears in his eyes. "Sandra," he said, "we thought we lost you." "I did die, Papa," I said. I died and I saw terrible things. I saw what happens to children who disobey their parents. God gave me another chance and I will never waste it. I told them everything I saw. At first, they thought it was because of the head injury, but I insisted it was real. Everything was too clear, too detailed to be just a dream. Now, a few months later, I am a different person. I am still 13, but I am not the same Sandra who died on that road. When my mother calls me now, I answer immediately. When my father asks me to do something, I do it without complaining. I help around the house. I watch my little sister with care. I do my homework without being told. My friends notice the change. Some of them think I am being too serious now. They say, "Sandra, you're not fun anymore." But I don't care. I know what I saw. I know what awaits stubborn and disobedient children who die in their rebellion. I am sharing this testimony because maybe you are like I was. Maybe you think it's okay to ignore your parents. Maybe you think you know better than them. Maybe you talk back, or you disobey, or you sneak around. Please listen to me. Honor your father and mother. It's not just good advice. It's God's commandment. The Bible says in Ephesians 6 verses 1-3, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on the earth." I almost lost my life because of my disobedience. I saw children suffering in that terrible place because they didn't honor their parents. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you die and there's no second chance. Your parents are not perfect. My parents aren't perfect. But God gave them to you. He commanded you to honor them. Even when you don't agree with them, even when you think their rules are too strict, obey them. Respect them. Love them. I thank God every day for giving me another chance. I am using this chance to be a better daughter and to warn others. Please, if you are watching this, learn from my mistake. Don't be stubborn. Don't be rebellious. Honor your father and mother so that you may live long and so that it may be well with you. This is my testimony. Thank you for listening. If you have been blessed by this testimony, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this message to your loved ones who has kids. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of this testimonies coming your way. God bless you.